It's an old Moravian tradition, and I guess they still do it. Where they go to the graveyard and they bring flowers and they clean the gravestones really good. And as they're cleaning the gravestones, they tell stories about their loved ones who died. And it's this really cool tradition.
Welcome to Created Creative. I'm Dawn.
And I'm Ruth. How are you?
I'm good. It's cleaner in here than over the last month because I haven't had dinner parties, and so I don't clean it as much.
Oh, sure. Are you having people over, or did you just have a
I
cleaning
did.
day?
No, that's never happened in my whole life. I just have a cleaning day. I like how it feels clean.
Yeah.
And my mom comes and takes it to a whole other level. Like that's just her thing. But I don't know that I've ever in my whole life cleaned for me. I don't
Yeah.
need it. I clear out food. It's not like a
Oh,
health code
sure.
violation.
No.
It's like Einstein when he died, his desk was messy. I actually do want everything out where I can see it. That is much better for my brain.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because since I've been painting,
Yeah.
that has made me, because when you move furniture around to paint, then you see the dust piles behind the
Sure.
furniture. And so that's made me
Yes.
clean more. I have to show you this room.
Please.
So this is my dining room, and I want to show you. So can you see?
Yes.
I painted it, and I put my plants up in here, and then I put some plants above where I sit.
It
So I'm
looks
kind
so
of-
nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, here, I have to show you something else.
Okay.
Can you see a stencil
Yes.
above the door?
That's impressive.
And then I made another one above the window.
It feels very Norwegian core.
It does. And it's just like a mandala stencil, but it does look it reminds me of Norwegian too.
What? Yeah. And the yellow and the crispness.
Oh, the yellow. Yeah. It's funny. Did I tell you when I picked this color, I just like it because it's cheerful. But then when I was painting it, my brother was like, this is the color our kitchen was when we were kids. And my mom had a yellow kitchen and a red phone. And so Andrew keeps asking me, when are you going to get your red phone? Have you gotten your red phone yet?
Because it goes with the yellow kitchen. It's the most
Yep.
obvious thing.
So if you see a red rotary wall phone, let me know.
I think that is obtainable.
Yeah.
That's somewhere.
So I was thinking about this actually because, in my church, they were doing some repairs in the sanctuary. And so they had covered everything with plastic to keep all the dust off of it. And then when the repairs finished, then they did like a deep clean of everything. And they estimated that some of the places that they were cleaning probably hadn't been cleaned since 1978 when they figured this out. Like the last time they deep cleaned some of those spaces, it was probably that long ago.
Oh,
And so,
no wonder.
but then, so I obviously cleaned in here when I was painting, and then I'm getting the living room ready to paint. And so in there I was cleaning, and I was thinking about because tomorrow I'm not preaching because we just do a bunch of readings and songs because it's a really long gospel. But then, are you familiar with that Moravian tradition where they go on the day before Easter and they clean the gravestones?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's an old Moravian tradition, and I guess they still do it, where they go to the graveyard, like everybody goes, and they bring flowers and they clean the gravestones really good. And then a lot of times they'll have worship in the graveyard on Easter morning because
Raising from the dead.
gathering with their loved ones. Oh, and as they're cleaning the gravestones, they tell stories about their loved ones who died. And it's this really cool tradition. And so I was thinking about preparing my house for Easter. It's not quite Easter Saturday, but right before Holy Week. And I'm getting my house in order for Holy Week.
I like that. I'm not heading into the busy week that you are, but I like how it feels clean. It's just never a top priority to me at all.
Yeah.
But it is a priority to be hospitable and have someone walk in and feel like there's space for them and that I am prepared for them. So that is a priority.
Yeah.
But having it clean for me or organized, but I do like this spring cleaning vibe.
Yeah, me too. Like it's very rare that I get into this cleaning vibe that I've been in today. But I wish I was more like, how some people are so good at just come in and take things as they are. And just like, I always feel like it has to be tidy before company comes, even though they're not there to see my house. They're there to see me.
I've had a couple friends that I've crossed over into like, we're going to be friends where it's a little messy. it over the last month had gotten beyond that. I think just with the 2 blizzards, which are a little more than a month, we've just been in here a lot.
Yeah.
And so there's just so much. And running an unlicensed preschool, there's just so many manipulatives and sensory box and letters and crafts. And I love gathering up all the stuff. Like I'm getting these themes and the library books to go with it, all this.
Yeah.
And I'm very much on to the next thing. My brain is very future oriented, pretty extremely. And so actually the people who were over have a small child. I was like, do you want this? Here, take this baby thing. They actually do have my car seat. So I was like, try on this Baby Bjorn baby carrier.
I love that.
So giving it away when they're here makes a lot of sense to me, and I want less baby things. But the thought of spending energy and time, figure out how to sell them, donate them, it's just a lot for me.
Yeah. It's good as I go through all these spaces and paint stuff, and as I come across things that have just been sitting there. I've been in this house 3.5 years, and I'm like, do I use this thing? Does this thing even serve me having it in this room, or is it time to just get rid of it? And so it's nice to have a reason to touch everything.
Yes, I did go through some clothes yesterday because I knew they were coming and it might be more than a 1-day cleanup. I threw away 2 shirts I've had for like 10 years, but they're looking worn. It's time. And I'm not even going to donate them. I would like to give nicer things to the people who are shopping at Goodwill.
Yeah. So a lot of the things that I'm purging right now have been purged to the basement.
Yeah, see, that's the option I don't have. The things I'm not using are still in my living space.
Yeah. But then, like, it'd be better if I just immediately took them somewhere else. But I'll have to go through the basement all at some point. But at least it is out of my sight for the time being.
My big thing, even as it gets messy, is to just have the floor clean. That's my sticking point. To just all the things that drop, all the toys, playing with something on the floor actively, yes. But when there's 27 things with 400 pieces on the floor, no.
That's a lot. Kids have a lot. I remember that feeling of, there's just stuff everywhere.
I said to someone, I'm being attacked by the toys.
You don't have to have a lot for it to fill up the space.
I would say every kid who's come over has said, where are the toys? And I'm like, this is them. So she's not missing out. I mean, I've read a lot of things about having less toys. You develop more focus, more creativity. She repurposes things all the time. Like, it is having the desired effect that she has very few toys. And she does have some. And lots of art projects. And the whole city is interesting. So it's not much, and I still feel attacked by the toys.
So are you ready for Holy Week? Will you be working at some of the services?
What I have to do is so small compared to leading a church, but there is such a puzzle in a way I love. With all the people with the live stream, Maya is ultimately in charge of it. And she also is in the Maundy, Thursday drama. She's in the choir. The Friday service is a 12-piece orchestra and full choir. So then it's like Maya's in the choir, I'm running the whole thing. Thursday, it's a drama. So it's like they want the roving camera. But then all of this also bleeds out into like who's on Lucy duty. And so all the people who hang with Lucy also are like rotating in to the live stream. And so it's just this constant like what's going on, who's doing what, kind of shifting around. And it's not chaotic in any way, but it is nice to feel part of a team because I don't have coworkers. So I do get that little bit of a feeling because the person who mostly hangs with Lucy during the service is also in the choir. So another person pops in and hangs with her for those 5 minutes.
It's really.
But then she sometimes is coming over to help with the live stream.
Yeah.
But we're pretty serious about our live stream. It's like it's a roving camera. It's done more like a movie and not like a camera mounted on a wall that's you're looking in on an event that you were not invited to. It's not like that.
Was it at your church that somebody made, it's like stained glass drawings?
Yeah. And we had the Roman camera to show them in the live stream. Yes.
That was so cool.
Yeah, she's drawing stained glass to coordinate with the sermon.
Okay.
And then it's coming to our church in black and white, and then there's a table in the back, and everybody is coloring it together.
I love that. Yeah.
Throughout the morning, people are just coming by and coloring. So it's a group art project.
It must be something like that. All I had seen was pictures of the stained glass. And I'm like, This is a cool story.
There's
Yeah.
Raquel, who was a guest.
Okay. Yeah. That is so neat. Just beautiful.
Yes.
Wow. It's just during Lent that she was doing that, making
Yeah.
stained glass drawings
Yeah.
based on the
I
scripture.
think it's a pretty big project.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just these 6 weeks. She does this other kind of children's bulletin and an art project so that it's not just a busy bag in
Yeah.
the service. It has to do with the gospel. And I know people sell this, but she has another angle to it.
Yeah. That's so great. Well, those stained glass, I mean, that would totally be something that people would, other churches would love to do together too. They're very special. Yeah.
I will let her know
So,
that you saw them online and you remembered them.
yeah, I was like, those are very special.
Yes.
So,
We have great artists of all kinds.
yeah, it's just such a great idea too to have something like that to work on together.
Yes.
You know, all
Everyone owns it
ages.
together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's something like people are getting up and doodling.
Yeah.
People who don't want to
And who-
sit, go
yeah.
draw.
And who doesn't love to color and
Also,
yeah.
people are chatting. Different groups of people are mixing that would not tend toward each other at coffee hour.
Right.
But these intergenerational people are drawing together and then chatting.
Yeah. Is it one stained glass drawing out each week?
And then it goes up like at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Preparing for Holy Week. It's really nice to not have to preach tomorrow, to kind of just get my sights set on Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday.
It's
and
so many
Easter
other.
next.
Do
Yeah.
you preach all the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Preach all the other ones. And tomorrow we just do readings and singing.
Nice.
And it's really fun day. We've got egg bakes and our youth and family ministers made all sorts of games and things. So it's going to be a fun day. And I'm going to a movie. Going to see that new Ryan Gosling movie. I don't know much about it, except he's in space.
Great.
And it's supposed to
Bring
be
it.
really good. I'll tell you about it later
Yeah.
when I see it.
I'm very out of touch with movies and movie theaters.
Yeah. I know you're not a big movie person.
I never have been. I just so prefer live entertainment, like off the charts more.
But speaking of live,
Mm-hmm.
Jesse and I next week are going to go see Sups.
Oh, I love stuff.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Oh,
Yay.
good.
Yeah. It's at the Orpheum down in the city.
Wonderful.
So we're going to go see.
My mom and I went.
I guess it's not next week. It's the week after.
Right, not
Holy
Easter.
Week. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm very excited to go see it. And isn't the sister of one of our guests in it? Didn't she
She did
say?
sing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah. So
Also, Rob from my dinner party, he went to theater camp growing up, and he was in
Okay.
West Side Story, and the love interest opposite him is the person who wrote Sups.
oh my goodness.
It's such a funny 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
know.
It'll be fun to see
Yeah,
it.
it's so good. I also love women's stories being raised up, and that every poor high school that has mostly girls is going to have another show they can do.
Yes. That is good.
Sups is
That
done
is
with all women, but at a high school, you could have the male roles played by boys.
Yeah. So you've seen it. Have you seen it a few times or just once?
I just went one. I'm not
Okay.
seeing things multiple times when it's a whole arrangement, babysitters
yeah.
and things.
Whole
Right now,
thing.
I want to see Schmigadoon and
Oh, I've heard that's good.
Ragtime, which has been out, but I haven't made it happen yet. But I will.
Yeah. So what will you do on Easter?
On Easter, the live stream. And then we have a picnic in Central Park.
Oh,
I have an
nice.
egg search in Central Park.
Is it a church thing or a friend thing?
I have
Oh,
a
I love
history of a
that.
friend thing, and a couple times I've gone to the friend thing after, like an Easter brunch after the church thing. But we do not own land at all, so it's a very unique thing. No
Yeah.
parking lot, no grass, nothing. So
Yeah.
we have it in Central Park, and I like the
Right.
communal vibe of that because everyone who's going to Central Park totally knows
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah.
And they're just
Well-
mixing in. Sometimes random kids will join with the Easter
Oh, I
egg
love
hunt.
that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the things I love about New York is that you can't have your little private thing. Hardly ever.
Yeah.
Everything is
Yeah.
always out there.
Is your church really close to Central Park?
It's 2 blocks. Everybody
Okay.
just walks over.
That's so nice. That's a good Easter.
Yeah. In the pandemic, we had the whole service there so
Oh,
that it could be
okay.
outside.
Oh, I love that. We will have 2 services on Easter. We usually only have one on Sunday, but that Sunday we have 2.
Yeah.
And then my brother and his family will come again. And we're trying to figure out where we'll do the brunch this year, but probably at one of the supper clubs that's on the lakes is probably where we'll go. So
Will the lake people start coming back or they'll wait for Memorial Day?
they have started coming back already.
Okay.
It's usually right around this time. Every week now we'll have a few extra people back in worship. So
Okay.
this is my favorite time of year because they start coming back.
Trickling back.
So it's nice.
You live in a
So
destination.
totally. New York wishes it
Right.
was northwestern Minnesota.
What is your final encouragement to people as they head into Holy Week?
To breathe and try to enjoy because it really is a beautiful time of the church year. And like I used to, when I first started, I would get so worked up about all of it. But somewhere along the way, I started to really enjoy Holy Week and just the journey through it. And I love Holy Week now. It's something I look forward to. How about you?
I would say lean into people. No matter what your role is, someone else can take part of this load, even if it's like you've cleaned your house and now just let it deteriorate a little, or let the others clean some, or whatever can be delegated at church, or just lean into people to get this huge thing done. And lean into the fact that people are coming together. People who don't usually come to church and do show up, they're also seeing other people they only see once a year.
Right. It's this really special time.
It's a coming together of people.
Yeah, it's like a big reunion in a lot of ways. Even if people can have all sorts of opinions about Christmas and Easter people, but just be glad for the Easter people you get to see.
Well, and it's meaningful to them.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for Created Creative.
We're so glad you could be with us.
Please follow, share, review. All of it helps us spread the word, and go create something.
Go create something.